The first point I'd like to make in terms of our planning for our retirements is a man is not a plan. So there you have it. Such that a man will come at a problem in finances quite differently than a woman. And so if you can communicate effectively about those differences, 1 and 1 can effectively make 3, which is extraordinary. But if you can't, it could unravel not only your finances but the marriage. And it's happened again and again. It's one of the leading causes of divorce in the United States, at least. And women tend to invest more conservatively than men, receiving lower rates of return, thus reducing their amounts at retirement. Not only are we earning less, we're saving less because we're earning less, or maybe we're afraid, and we're saving in all the wrong places. It's a triple play against women. So we can do one of two things as we hear statistics like this, and there are hundreds more, clearly. We can appear frozen like a deer in the headlights. Or we can take affirmative action. And I think we should take affirmative action now. As women, we really all have done financial planning all of our lives very successfully. We've balanced the budget, we've managed schedules with kids, and we've managed to have all of them at the supper table at night, the same number that we had in the morning, which depending on the schedules can sometimes be more complicated than others. The fact is we are great multitaskers. Finances are simply logical. They're quite logical. And women are hardwired, have a good gut. We have great intuition. So don't, when it comes to this silo called money, get skittish and think you can't do it. That's absolutely absurd. What you can control, I want you to control, which is to shape what it is you're wanting to do during retirement, and then coordinatingly put a price tag on it. Guess. Then come to a financial advisor about which products to fit with which goals. That's the easy part. I could do that in my sleep. The work that I have to do is to get into everyone's psyche and say, hey, for your own good, do this, and do it while you're partnered, because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for a couple. It's a lot more work for a widow. And I can assure you, having held the hands of many, many dying clients, and dealing with widows, not the least of which were Pentagon and 9/11 widows, grieving is not a time to learn finances. It's a recipe for disaster. I can't tell you the number of people that come into my office and say, but Johnny's 18. We have to save for college. And I want to say, after a slight pause, respectful pause, did you just adopt Johnny? If you birthed Johnny or you adopted him when he was young, you've had a few years to think about this, right?